Hey VC, Wes here, checking in with another episode of the Vinyl Survivor, and this is episode 33. I might just go ahead and make this episode 33.3. Anyway, I'm gonna do a VC cheers here. We got today we're drinking Trader Joe's vintage root beer. Haven't had this before, but I did have the cola the other day, and it was pretty good. This is carbonated water, cane sugar, caramel color, wintergreen, birch, anise, sassafras, Tahitian vanilla extract, and citric acid. So, sounds like some good ingredients. Sound like it should taste good. Let's see what it's like here. That's nice. Really nice, creamy, rich flavor to it. It's not real strong. It's not like a really super strong root beer. It's just got a nice rich, almost like a mixture between a cream soda and a root beer. But good stuff. I think these run about $1 a piece, or $5.99 for a 6-pack, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this batch of records. Luckily I got a pretty good batch here for number 33 1/3. So let's get into it. First thing we got here, doesn't have to have much of an introduction here in the vinyl community. I'm sure a lot of you are aware of this, and a lot of you probably have this. But this is I'm gonna lose it there. This is Derek Higgins' Sonospheres. His first release of all ambient sound work. Just awesome stuff here. I know when I first got this, I stayed on side 1 for a couple days, just playing side 1 over and over again. Great stuff. I love to put this on at night, just turn off all the lights and put this on and lay down and just listen to it. And it's incredible. Just the journey you go on when you listen to this. Anyway, let's see here. This is number 8 of 100. And it is on a clear blue vinyl, basic labels, and I really like how sort of organic and sort of homemade this album is, with the pasted on covers and whatnot. I just really appreciate it's very limited. I really appreciate that aspect of it. And then I got a special insert here. This is a news clipping from the original release of Derek 2, the CD release from 2004. So this is a news clipping from the Reader. And then as well we got the Dino Felipe 7-inch, the extra labels that went into these, so it's cool to have those. But yeah, Derek, Sonospheres 1, awesome stuff. Like I said, if you like sort of ambient soundscapes, a sort of a musical journey, this is awesome. I mean, making something this good, it seems really easy. Just put some clips together. But if you've ever tried to do something like this, which I have, it's really difficult to sort of put things together and make it not come out like just a bunch of stuff in a sink, kitchen, threw everything in the kitchen sink at it. It's really difficult, and I'm looking forward to Sonospheres 2, which should be here in the next month or so, I would imagine. I already get that pre-ordered. Alright, moving on, next up we got something, this is a release from last year, I believe, but it's actually a concert from 1970. This is Jimi Hendrix Experience live at Berkeley. I'm pretty sure this was the release from last year, from the Experience Hendrix project. Very nice. And I really just enjoy buying these Hendrix live releases that they've been putting out for the past couple years. It's sort of my way to live vicariously through people that actually got to go see Jimmy in person. He was dead before I was born, and Quality Record Pressing does these now, and it's supposed to be 200-gram vinyl, but It feels about the same weight as the RTI pressings that they were doing before, but still good quality, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, as I said, I enjoy buying these and sort of you know, closing my eyes and imagining that I was at a Jimi Hendrix concert, and I enjoy listening to these. So that's another one for the Jimi Hendrix collection. Alrighty. Next up, we got another album that was absolutely a grail for me. Won this on eBay for $10, which is pretty much stealing it. It's not in mint condition. You know, it has some the jacket has some wear on it and whatnot, but it's in pretty good shape. Considering it was $10 and this album normally sells from 50 on up, it was a killer to score this. This is Colonel Bagshot's "Oh What a Lovely War." The first track on here, 6 Day War, was sampled by DJ Shadow for a song, and it's just it's the main reason why I bought this. Was just you know, I heard that sample and I was like, I wonder what that song is. And so I went and figured it, you know, went and tracked down what the song was, and then listened to the original song and just fell in love with it. And it's something I've been listening to here and there on YouTube, and just, you know, listen to it a lot. And I love the song. So sort of been on the lookout for a copy of this, and I finally came across one. And this is on Cadet Concept Records. And if you see there right under the side 1, it is says not for sale. This is actually a promo copy of this album, which I didn't even know I was getting when I bid on it. But very cool. This is a pretty rare psych album, pretty sought after because of the DJ Shadow sample. You got Sterling stamped in the dead wax, and then other than that, it just has a CC 5010. That's the catalog number, so no other information as far as mastering or anything in the dead wax. Just pretty basic there. Did come with a lyric sheet, put in its own sleeve by itself just to help keep it, try and keep it in the best condition possible. Starting to deteriorate a little bit, so I want to try and keep it in nice condition. And then there's the original inner sleeve with some Cadet Concept releases as well. So that's Colonel Bagshot's "Oh What a Lovely War," absolute grail for me, something I've been hunting for years, and finally won one on eBay. So glad to have this in the collection. And all right, next up we got another classic 70s rock classic, or this actually is from '67, I should say. This is Big Brother and Holding Company's "Cheap Thrills." There's Janice on the back. There's a picture of the band. And yeah, just not much needs to be said about this. I mean, it's a classic. I think it was just recently reissued for Record Store Day. And this is on a Columbia 2i stereo pressing. And it's kind of interesting here. On side 2, the catalog number and stamper is you know, typeset, sort of done with a stamp actually. This is 1F on side 2. And then on side 1, the catalog number is handwritten, and there is no stamper number that I can see. Oh, okay, I see it here. It's a 1C stamper. So it's funny. The 1C stamper is handwritten, and then the 1F is stamped with a stamp. So I don't know enough about this kind of stuff. I just find it interesting to look at. But yeah, Big Brother and Holding Company, "Cheap Thrills." This was I believe it was a Goodwill find. It was definitely one of those grail sort of finds at a cheap, somewhere cheap, really cheap. You know, it was $1 or less I paid for this, probably 50 cents. but years and years ago. I've had this one for a while. Alright, and the last thing we have here is Animotion, Strange Behavior. Didn't really enjoy this at all. It had just sort of that late 80s pop sound to it, and it just didn't do anything for me. It looked like maybe it would be more synthy and whatnot, but it just didn't really do anything for me. We've got the blue dot, so that's 75 cents at the library book sale, and this is on the Casablanca label. So yeah, Animotion, Strange Behavior. I just did not enjoy this. Was hopeful for it, but it didn't do much for me. So that was episode number 33 and a third of the Vinyl Survivor series. I hope you enjoyed that. Four going into the collection. 4 great albums, and 1 album that wasn't so great that's not going to be going in the collection. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.